Good afternoon. It is Sunday, March 22nd, 2026. As you can see, it is a beautiful afternoon. Just check. There you go. It's at about 18 till 2 p.m. Getting this out here since it's a solar. It is a Chinese watch, but it's a nice one. I got it for $67. It's a North Edge Triton TI titanium. Just a cheap dive watch, or inexpensive dive watch. It's a pretty good. 2 hours of sunlight will give you 2 months of battery use. So it can do up to 6 months, I believe. So that's not too shabby for $67. But yeah, I'm here at a River Rim Trail. Video before this was River Run Trail, but that's washed out. I believe the White River washed it out, so I decided to come up on the rim and come over to the dam, and now I'm coming back. Guess it'd be, I'm looking at probably 4 miles total. I only did a half-mile out and back to where it dead ends at the river washout. So just a mile round trip there, and it's gonna be about 3 miles total here. So yeah, not too bad. Figure about 500-600 foot altitude gain. So got my knees and ankle a good workout too. Not going to overdo it today. This is going to be it. I have to work tomorrow. Then I'm going to rest up on Tuesday. And then work 3 days, and I'm off 4. Now I got to figure out what I'm going to get into hiking wise, nature wise. Oh, look at this cool. Wow, look at this. Just wow, it feels. I love that. That's why I came up here. I try to do Pacific Crest Trail at Snoqualmie Pass. I was going to go south at Summit Ski Resort, I guess that's what it is there. And I got to it, but it was just too much snow. So then I went over across the road to the north entrance to Pacific Crest Trail, and of course it was too snowy there too. So, and then I went to another spot. Skookum Falls, the north trailhead, and it's very limited parking, and it was all taken up, and it was pretty snowy there. So then I came down here, basically, 15-minute drive further west, and got to the dam river rim trail. I did the run trail, but that was only a mile total because it was washed out. So hey, sometimes you got to go to your 3rd or 4th backup sometimes. Hey, it is what it is. Not always about the destination. Sometimes it's about the journey. Seen a few people, or a couple, I should say a handful, that's it, so far. There was a lot of folks skiing at Summit there. I should have got some video. I wouldn't even think I was in a hiking mode. I was looking for the next spot to try. And the one after that, and the one after that led me to here. But, I mean, hey, it is what it is. Now, I always expect in my life, if I planned everything accordingly, to be perfect. And I do plan everything accordingly, but sometimes just, shit happens. You got to improvise, adapt, overcome, roll with it. And life ain't gonna slow down or stop for you, I promise. Yeah. But I hope your 2026 is going well. Mine is. I can't complain one bit. Got Can always be worse. Could it be better? Well, of course, I guess, you know, but it could always be worse. I'm not complaining. You know, I come from very humble, poor roots. You know, had some help along the way here and there. For the most part, I'm a self-made man. You know, I'll quit trying to, you know, fight life and everything, and finally started going, instead of going against the current, started using the current to my advantage. And now I got no troubles. Do I have a perfect life? No, but you know what? Every day I wake up great. Every day I go to bed great, and I wake up the next day just like it's going to be a better day, if that's even possible. But hey, you know, perception, your outlook. Now, I'm not going to ignore. You know, I had some stuff I had to take care of in life, lots of stuff. You know, got it all squared away. I love the fact now, man. I've always had stuff to do. You know, things that, oh, I gotta get to it eventually, and never would, or would, but it just takes forever, or wait the last minute. And I don't do that anymore. Everything I nip in the bud is taken care of. I have literally nothing major on my to-do list. It's all minor stuff that can get done, you know, when I feel like it. And it's only literally a handful of things. So, sorry about the glare. Oh man, this is so cool. Look at all the carpet there, the moss and ferns. Oh, some little gnats flying around. Saw a couple of, what do you call them? Garter snakes. Like 3 of them total. A little fern patch on tops. Up here, up that way. And this is a looping around on by the dam. I didn't go all the way to the dam. I just did the trail here. Like I said, I didn't want to overdo it. Plus these, a lot of water here. Of course, it's rainforest conditions. But, you know, yeah, you just look how beautiful all this is. Wherever you are, get out, just walk a little bit. Get some fresh air. You know, go somewhere safe. Be mindful of your surroundings. You know, check out All Trails, it's free. Download Google Maps, offload them, you know, the offline maps. And if you, oh, look at this, I made a little bench there. Pretty cool. All right, hang on, I'm going to bring it up for a second. There we go. All right. Yeah, work on yourself, your health, all aspects of your health, even financial health. You know, I'm very financially healthy. I'm not rich by any means, but I live within my means, and you know, I have a very comfortable life. I can't complain one bit, really. You know, you gotta start fixing the things there and make yourself a better person. Ooh, this is slick. You know, short, mid, long-term goals. You know, put importance, things that need to be fixed. Don't overburden yourself. It ain't gonna happen overnight. Trust me, I know. But you know, it's like every day I just am happy and just content. Just no matter what's going on in this world. You know, I'm gonna be fine no matter what. I know that. You know, when it's my time, it's my time. Time to head back. That's the way I went. And here we go. This is also a horse trail too. I ain't seen any horses. Oh, dog. A guy with a dog and 2 female runners. Like, you gotta be careful running out here. There's lots of mud. You can see a little horse trail sign right there. We are not doing that. There's the rivers. You can see it's pretty swolled up. But yeah, you know, get some constructive hobbies. You know, doing something for just one reason, okay, or two, or three. Do something for 5 or 6 reasons. Then, you know, you'll be getting the maximum efficiency of what you're doing. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some views on the way back here, sort of. There's a waterfall up here too, a little ways. Yeah, it's quiet out here. It's nice. It's probably low 50s. So that's perfect hiking weather for me, especially when it's sunny. Make sure my watch is getting charged up. Keeps me going underneath the sleeve. There we go. See a little bit over there. I can hear a little bit of the waterfall up here. Oh. Oh yeah. Going all the way down to the river there. Yeah, I got some plans coming up. We'll be going, I don't know, next weekend, to be determined. Ain't decided yet. It'll be something local. Then at the end of April, 5-day trip over to the Olympic Peninsula. Start off at Whole Rainforest, and the next day I'll do Ozette Triangle. Day after that, Shishi Beach. Day after that, I will do Cape Flattery, Soduck, Marymere. And then head to Port Townsend, stay the night for the 4th night, and then my 5th day, head back. I don't know, probably won't do much. I might stop at 1 or 2 spots, just depending. I'm probably gonna be pretty bushed by then, just gonna get home and rest up. So we'll see. Then the 4th of July works out perfectly. I got 5 days off. So I'm gonna head down to Southern Oregon. Do, oh yeah, this right here, right past this is where I saw the garter snakes. I warned the hikers as they come up here that there was, like, literally right past this, it opens up and they're out sunning already. I was literally a 15-minute drive east, heading up a little bit elevation, and it was nothing but snow. So it changes pretty quickly. Of course, all this area got hammered with snow literally a week and a half ago. I think this was the spot. Pretty sure it was, right back there. But, oh well. I got a little video short, like a, I don't know, 30-second video of it. Zoomed in. Pretty good one. There's a decent sized one too. The biggest one I've seen here, but yeah, there was 3 of them. Right there, just sunning. I could hear them, see them moving around there. And then, when I was going to Snoqualmie Pass, I saw, or Snohomish, whatever it is. No, it is Snoqualmie Pass. 3 elk on the side there, and just in the woods. So that was pretty cool. These cliffs steadily eroding away. People are stooping up to go across. I got the little horse trails there. Some of this is a little more treacherous for them. But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. And in October, I'll be flying back home. Going back to Arkansas, visit family. Helena, Fayetteville, and Branson. There we go. That was the guy actually I passed the first time. the first person I came across. Yeah, there's some people. I guess I'll be coming across the runners here before long. Uh-oh. Oh man, look at that over there. Hear the water rolling down. Yeah, well, I go back home for visit everybody, and then first week back, first weekend, I'll be me and best friend, probably my mom. Hopefully, we'll be going up to King Biscuit Blues Festival, downtown Helena, Arkansas. Great blues music. Get back to my roots a little bit. Really enjoy it more. Used to go down mainly to socialize when I was younger. You know, hear the music, it was more background. Now, I don't care to even meet anybody or see anybody that I know. You know, not that I, hate anybody. I just, I'm an introvert by choice. I prefer, just a handful of people, literally. That's it. Plus, I can be an asshole of epic proportions. Oh, shoo, buddy. There we go. Yeah, talking and hiking. Oh, yeah, using the diaphragm. So you're exerting more. It's okay. Oh, here they come. Yeah, so that should be it then. That's the 3 people. 2 dogs. That's it. Oh, here's some more. Alright, there's a couple other people. Anyway. I don't know here. I got a little bit more here I can do, I reckon. If y'all don't mind, if you do, you can always turn it off. Life's too short to, be worried about what other people think and feel and act, and unless it's outwards towards yourself, any detrimental to you. I'm a big proponent of free will. People have a big panel. Well, as you can see, there's people everywhere. That was the first ones I saw. Alright, so maybe that's it now. For a little bit anyway, we shall see. What was I saying there? Heck, I don't remember. Oh well, come back to me later. Well, anyway, what's next here? Just start working on yourself. If you're living a good life, then maintain it. Always be ready to strike when a good opportunity arises, but get rich quick, or I'd rather earn my money and earn it honestly than walk over people. I don't want to hurt people unless I have to. I would much rather just live my life, total anonymity, free will. I'm free folk, baby. I'm proud of that. I wear that like a badge of honor. I tell no, I live freely. It's not my job to tell y'all how to think. That's your job. You got one life to live. You live it for yourself. I'm living my best life possible, and it's all because of me. I look within myself for guidance. And you know what? I don't fail myself. I did before because I was stupid. Didn't care, truth be told. That's the main thing. I had no direction, no purpose. I was just moving forward, but spinning my wheels. Now, life's easy. It's because I finally looked into the abyss. I didn't like what I saw. So I had to do something about it. And it took the better part of 5 years for everything. Am I perfect? No, but I like where I'm at in my life. I like who I am. I didn't get rid of all the nasty things about me, because some of that I'm going to need one day. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. There's a little bit of a waterfall. Cascade, more like it. Right down to the river. There's some clear water. Sure enough. Peace. Peace on. Now, always be ready, prepared for trouble. You know, plan and prepare for worst case scenarios. Chances are it's going to happen one day. Now, I got plans and everything for when I build my house. When I build my house, I'm building it where I ain't got to worry about it for the rest of not only my life, but my son's life. Self-sustainable. Don't have to worry about any major bills. Everything's gonna be paid for. Yeah, won't have no water bill. Won't have no gas or electric bill. Won't have no heating and air bill. Yeah, that is, won't have no cable bill either. Have internet, cell phone. That's it. Maybe satellite. Hopefully by then, I'm talking, 12 years down the road when I retire. So 12 and a half, time I get ready to start really doing something. 13 maybe, depends on how long it takes. We're gonna get all the bugs out of it. And I'll document it too, so that way people want to go to path, they'll know what to do, what not to do, some stuff they want to implement. I'm going to implement a whole bunch of different kinds of technologies. Splitting up the gray and black water. That's the number one thing for water freedom. We waste so much water. As Americans, we waste so much stuff. You see these hypocrites telling us how we're supposed to live, and they're flying all over the world in private jets. I fly once or twice a year trips. That's it. Now it's just once a year. So, think I'm gonna listen to a single word bunch of elitist hypocrites think? I don't know what waterfall this is, but I don't know if we'll be able to get a view of it. But yeah, start thinking for yourself. I don't care what anybody thinks. I care, what my family thinks, regarding, I don't want to hurt them or anything. The lion doesn't concern himself with the opinions of the sheep. Because there's a quote don't mean it ain't true. It's somewhat of a view. Not a great one, but hey. Better than nothing, I reckon. There it is. I don't know what waterfall that is. It's slowing down pretty good there. Yeah, anyway, you know what? I think that's enough to hop off on. I'm gonna get a quick 10-minute nature hike video without me beating my tater trap. So, see if I can get one more decent view of the waterfall here. Alright, see what I got there. Well, it's not much, but you can make it out at least. Better than nothing. Anyway, y'all got there enjoy nature, people. Later.